Travellers Aid plays an integral role in the public transport and tourism industry in Victoria. We provide welcoming, safe spaces for people who are coming from country Victoria, or people in a crisis and emergency, and people with mobility needs and disabilities. There were over 400 people last year who used the Travellers Aid Medical Companion Program. And what happens is they travel from regional Victoria on V-Line to Melbourne to Flinders Street Station or Southern Cross Station, and we have trained volunteers who meet and greet them, support them on their way through the station in a buggy or onto the tram to make their way safely and confidently to a medical appointment.
As a volunteer, I've experienced how difficult it is for people to find their way around and what a minefield the public transport system is.
The people that use the service are the elderly, people with disabilities.
Some people are vision impaired, some people have poor mobility.
People with children, refugees.
Some people are just unfamiliar with coming to the city.
And I guess what they all have in common is that they are all people who aren't familiar with Melbourne.
The medical companion service has helped me by meeting me from my train and taking me to my appointments in a relaxed and secure manner. I use the service as often as I have doctor's appointments, which can be up to half a dozen times a year.
Some of my clients have actually told me that they would not have come to their medical appointments if Travellers Aid Medical Companion Project was not available.
Travellers Aid's been running the Medical Companion Project for the last 12 months, and funding is due to close on the 30th of June. We've tried all efforts to try and get support through the state and federal governments and also philanthropic trusts and corporates, but unfortunately we haven't secured those funds.
If the service had to close, it would mean that I would have to try to find my own way to appointments, which is extraordinarily difficult for me.
A lot of people would have to catch taxis to get to appointments around Melbourne, and a lot of people would also have to rely on families to accompany them down, possibly take time off work, which would make it more difficult for people to remain independent and probably put a bit of financial strain on people too.
The Medical Companion Project only requires $76,000 a year to run and provide vital support to people from regional Victoria coming to Melbourne for medical appointments. So I'm really appealing to 1,000 Victorians to donate just $76 each to keep this really worthwhile program alive. Donations are tax deductible and it's really easy. Just go to www.travellersaid.org.au.